Well, hello there. My name is Mary Kay Best, and thank you for taking just a few minutes for me to love you and encourage you and share some things with you about life. And today I just want to take a few minutes to speak to those of you who are expecting a baby. You may be married and expecting your very first baby. You may be dating someone and you're not married and you're expecting a baby. But here's something I want to say to you. God is the creator of all things, and He is the creator of every single human being. And in Psalm 139, I want to read to you just for a minute. And it's David, and he says, "Lord, you know everything there is to know about me. You perceive every movement of my heart and soul, and you understand my every thought before it even enters my mind. You are so intimately aware of me. You read my heart like an open book, and you know all the words I'm about to speak before I even start a sentence. You know every step I will take before my journey even begins. You've gone into my future to prepare the way, and in kindness you follow behind me to spare me from the harm of my past. With your hand of love upon me, you impart a blessing to me. This is just too wonderful, deep, and incomprehensible. Your understanding of me brings me wonder and strength. Where could I go from your spirit? Where could I run and hide from your face? If I go up to heaven, you're there. If I go down to the realm of the dead, you're there too. If I fly with wings into the shining dawn, you are there. If I fly into the radiant sunset, you're there waiting. Wherever I go, your hand will guide me, your strength will empower me. It's impossible to disappear from you or to ask the darkness to hide me from your presence. For your presence is everywhere, bringing light into my night. There is no such thing as darkness with you. The night to you is as bright as the day. There is no difference between the two." And here's something I want you to really listen to. Verse 13 says, "You formed my innermost being, shaping my delicate inside and my intricate outside, and wove them all together in my mother's womb. I thank you, God, for making me so mysteriously complex. Everything you do is marvelously breathtaking." Wow, isn't that beautiful? So I want to say something to those of you who are expecting a baby. There are those of you who are in a loving, wonderful relationship, and everything's going to be good. There are those of you who have lost children by miscarriage, or maybe they passed away before they were born. God is sovereign and just and loving. He is gracious and kind. Your baby is in heaven. Now let me speak to those of you who have had an abortion. Let me say something to you. You are loved. You are beautiful. You are not to be ashamed. And I want to tell you that God is loving you right now. He knows what happened. He knows the circumstances, and He knows that you were deceived by Satan himself. You see, someone made you believe that that was okay. Someone may have paid for you to go have that done. So those of you who not only have gone and had that done, men, those of you who have paid for one, you're at fault as well. If you're a person who has ever told someone to go do that, you've ever told a young girl or a woman who doesn't want to be embarrassed to go do that, you have to ask for God's forgiveness as well. But here's the thing. God is loving you, and He will forgive you for anything that you've ever done wrong. That's why Jesus died on the cross. So if you're a woman who is expecting a baby right now, I don't care if you're a teenager or if you are in your 30s. You see, I went through that. I was expecting a baby, and I was not married. And I was grown and working and paying taxes. I was in church on Sunday morning. And there was a hint from someone who wanted me to go make that decision, but I would not do it. And that boy is about grown now. I'm telling you, the decision to choose life, you see, all of us are already pro-choice. We're already pro-choice because God created you in His image, which means He gave you a free will. So you have a choice every single day, whether to sleep with someone or not, whether to take that pill or not, whether to take care of yourself or not, whether to get on your knees or not. You're already pro-choice. God made you that way. But I want to tell you with all of my heart to choose life. And those of you who have had that procedure done, you are loved. All you have to do is get on your knees and just say, Lord, I'm so sorry. And there's a lot of people who have been through those things, but no one ever talks about the hurt and the heartache that goes on. So, choose life. Remember what God said. He said, I wove you together in your mother's womb. So He's loving you. He's loving all the babies that have passed away. They're all in heaven. You will see your child again. You will see your baby, and it'll be beautiful. So choose Christ so that you can. I'll see you next time.